No matter what you've done, don't let shaitan bog you down, but ask yourself a question. In the same way that I don't like people to do wrong to me, do I do wrong to others? That's a very powerful question, because many people want to be protected from harm, but they don't protect others from their own harm. And this is why the Prophet ﷺ on more than one occasion has spoken about how a true Muslim is he who doesn't use his tongue or his hands to harm anyone. Al-Muslimu man salima al-Muslimuna min lisanihi wa yadihi. And in another narration, Al-Muslimu man salima al-Nasu. One narration actually says a Muslim is the one whom the other people are saved from the evil of his tongue or his hand, which means no verbal abuse and no physical abuse. One narration speaks of the Muslims protecting the Muslimin in that way, making sure you don't harm, and the other one speaks about mankind at large. And there are verses of the Quran that speak about mankind at large. There are other narrations that speak about mankind at large. La yarhamillahu man la yarhamin nas. Allah does not have mercy on the one who doesn't have mercy on the rest of the people. Are you a merciful servant of Allah? Are you really a merciful servant of Allah? Do you have mercy in your home, with your children, with your spouses, with your daughters, with your brothers and sisters? If you would like the mercy of Allah, you need to show the quality of mercy at least to others. Many of us do not have a relationship with our own children. A young boy came to me a few moments ago in this masjid and told me, I have a question to ask you. And I told him, this is not a Q&A session. He says, there are 5 minutes remaining. I said, no problem. What is the question? Perhaps life and death. He said, you know, I want to choose a certain field, and my father, my mother want me to choose a certain field, and I really don't want the field they want. I am so interested in something else. What do I do? At that juncture, I wished I had a small tablet I could give him so that suddenly his problem would be solved, but that's not possible. What can I say? Develop a relationship with your parents, talk to them again, convince them, tell them I'm not keen on this and that. And my beloved parents, listen to your children. Every day we have hundreds of young girls telling us, my father is forcing me to marry my cousin. Every day. And we have hundreds of divorces every day telling us that I didn't want to marry the person I married. I was in love with someone else. Astaghfirullah, I am not condoning what they may have done, but I am telling the parents something is wrong with the way you brought up your children. Either you were too hard and you didn't understand how to communicate with your children, and you don't even understand the rights that Allah gave you and what He did not give you. How can you impose? How would you like it if 5 years down the line your wife tells you, I never wanted to marry you, I was in love with the neighbor, and you know what, my father forced me to marry you. How would you feel? This is a difficulty and a great hardship. We need to have hope in the mercy of Allah. Let the children communicate with you. If what they want is not haram, facilitate it for them. My brothers and sisters,